Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rams will kick it off to get us underway. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Wyoming's offense will go to work first. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making brown mustard out of them in a game that never felt competitive.
I think everybody went into that one thinking it was going to be close. Colorado State obviously had some other ideas, David. Their intensity was simply unmatched in that game. That's where Wyoming's got to be better this time.
It's got to be much better because they took that bronze boot in a bad spot last year. It was not competitive, not at all. They had to have been embarrassed. They had to have been thinking about this for a year, and they want to come out and put a better display on.
Right back to him on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Thanks to grab. Really nice job there to pick
he
up
got that
first
bitch in
down
now.
and get it to their own 41. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, as I settle in, we're good, we got this.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's a heat. He's got a lot of space.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Colorado State Rams offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
What?
Some change-ups and some...
Boogie.
For this defense.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
What was the play I just did? Oh, okay.
Gonna run it. It's Robertson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking something about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The quick out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. He might want another play. 3rd down play from the gun. Going for 6. He caught it, and he's into the end zone.
Bag City.
Colorado State.
Bag City.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The give. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw on third. Wide open downfield. It's
Woo.
the same wide open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. Makes one man miss. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll give it to him again. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And what a push up front by this offensive line.
Go for a walk.
Playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Grab near the marker, it's Rigby. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Rams headed quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
So what you gonna do? Stand at the door?
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try the right side. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Let's go.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Oh, my God.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. may change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the deep.
He's gonna be on something. Hello?
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
The border war over the Bronze Boot dates back to 1899, but the introduction of the Bronze Boot trophy was started as part of a mutual agreement between each school's respective ROTC departments.
Well, it's nice that there was a mutual agreement, because the very first time these two teams played in 1899, the game was forfeit. Apparently there was breaking of rules. It ended up in a brawl. These two schools have not liked each other for a very long time in the border war, David.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the petty. I'm here for the college fans that don't like each other, the anger, the competition. So this should be a great matchup.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 200.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Got his man on the outside. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Robertson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Rams with the 1st and 10.
Easy later.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Tate. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take us.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. He'll take a deep shot here. It's him in stride inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout. They'll be about in Gainesville for some time. They're up 14 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Jensen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Absolutely perfect. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Taking it the other way.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Gives it on the option. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. Makes the grab. It's Robertson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Quarterback making adjustments. Going up top again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Rams look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They're setting up the screen. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good at zone coverage and reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball, and we saw that linebacker do it.
And the Rams need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Completes it in the middle. Oh, man, he goes down, and he's going to lose yardage on that one. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Robertson. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And that one will give them the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument. Than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bean. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads it downfield. He's got another 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. There he goes. He's loose. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it behind the line. It's Rhodes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football. letting them get some positive yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Wyoming! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time.
And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Got it in the middle, it's Hodges. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down, they'll go to the air. A little release to the back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it. line and pick up the first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
So you got to have great timing on these out routes, and the QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receivers just got to be able to make the play.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 24 over Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Catch in the middle. It's Pace. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. He's at the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jason.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks.
Come on, Cribs.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
almost as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ball. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Rams come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That's reeled in. It's Ball. Touchdown, Colorado State. He found some open space. Turn on the Jets.
And man, a lot of times late in game. You see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Paulo, you might be able to slip a few.
Ernie on the Jets. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. First down and 10. To the air on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The hurry up now, second down. Kicking. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He did not make it. Wall on third down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jensen.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get... back.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. And they'll take a knee. One of the great rivalries in the West comes to a close with the Rams taking the victory. There will be partying in Fort Collins tonight.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm glad you came to us since left from Ohio State. They wasn't doing nothing with you. We might not make the playoffs, but we well on our way to making a conference championship. So it's on you, Dre Day. It's getting real sticky over here. UNLV, Boise State, no fire. San Jose State. That's a big guy being UNLV. They got Fresno Airport, that's why. Hey.